Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside.
Cheer, lass.
With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Cheer, lass. Cheer, lass. Fair up. Apple. Each way there.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Waiter. 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 Gadriende. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Waiter. Huh? Apple.
Quetta. Apple.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Working day. Done, huh?
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Waiter. Onrad. Yes, Sabiende.
Yeah. Huende.
Waiter.
Yeah. Anrad. Yasamiende.
Yaro. Wodo.
Huh?
Yeah. It's your father. You Ende.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Huh? Ichafara. Worka.
Yeah. Steady each.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Yeah. Ferrada. Work on. Work end day.
Quetta. Abendende. Voodoo.
Queta. Yesamiende. Queta. Work end day.
Quetta.
Yeah, work. Yaro. Ichuela.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Work end day. Yeah. Done. Where can Queta? Where can, Yeah, Wertha. Work end day. Yeah. Work end day.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied. Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Yes, sir. Ridende. Reader, yeah. Yeah.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yaru.
Queta. Ichafara. Woodoo.
Huh? Voodoo.
Yaru. Ferrada. Work end day.
Yaru. Astirende. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yarasende!
Yeah.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Yeah. Huh? Delfende. Quetta. Yaru. Off to Delphin.
Queta. Delfende.
Huh? Off to Delphin.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town.
Work out.
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Yeah. Done. Work, Andy.
Quetta. Work Henday. Yeah. Work Henday. Huh?
Yep. Yeah. Work, Andy.
Yeah. Abendende. Work.
There you were.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves. The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
That's Sule Biotembrad. Fair enough. What's our faith, eh?
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Yes, questo hala.
Garwigan.
It's timber, Theos.
Yarway. Yes, sir.
Icheum Yeseli.
Garwigan. Garwigan. Yes, sir.
And your work, eh? Yaru to work.
Yarway.
Each will pay itself, eh?
Trimmer. Garu. Garwigan. Asetta. Yes, sir. Forward here. Each here. Yarway. Parendenu. Foliende Hessa. Each will redone. Yeah? Don't do that.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Rieder Yaru. Ga up.
road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Garwigan Rit Nu.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables.
Forward ahead.
The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Estes Comende. Eat your work. Garu Astiras, Garwigan. Yerth Opa.
What has Gau Barendenu. Eat Gau.
Estes Comende. Eat your worker.
Forward here. Huda. Dende ut.
Yerwa, Garwigan.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Rider Yaru. Ichiera. Fogliende Hesa.
Garu.
Ayored Yaru. Bayod May. Ayored Yaru. Vinhe. Yeah, Yaru. Bayod May. Vinhesta. Bayod May. Yaru.
Yerwa. Garu. Ferra.
Ayored Yaru.
Hestes Commende. Yari to work. Each tip
What third faith, eh?
Bayod May.
That's
on your work, eh? That Shule Bayo Timber.
Yarway, Yoala.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Steady fast and who? Each a volley.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen.
Ichiera.
To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Each Timber Bayo. That Shule Bayo Timber.
Trimmet, steady fast.
Cometh on.
Aeonidas. Hellsborough.
Here am offer.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Aeoridas, yeah. Read it, Aeoridas.
Strele Fuse,
Hestes Commende.
Flatboga Arod, Strele Boren Yard, Flamboga Arod, Strele Boren Yard, Strela Fuse, Strele Boren
Yeah,
Yard,
word.
Strele Fuse, Strele Boren Yard,
Yes, sir. West Puhala.
Strele
That
Fuse,
Shule Bayo Timber.
Yes, sir. Where's the one?
Flamboga Arod,
Each Brewkay that. And your work.
Strele Boren Yard,
Each Timber Fence.
Strela Fuse,
There, you were that.
Flamboga Arod, Strabora, Streleboren, Strabora, yeah.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Yerwaf.
Yes, sir.
You did.
Original Abuga, Patagonga, on way.
Aeoridas, yeah. Aeoridas. Ferath.
Garu, Astira.
Yeah, Strelboran, Berth. Equilla,
Garwigan, mid-May.
You did. Aeoridas. Ferath.
Abuga, Gath, Strel.
Garwigan, Reef, Nu.
Steady. Read it, Aeoridas.
Yeah, on Styria, Strelboran. Dida hit. Foliende, Hersum.
Yerwaf. Garu.
Yeah, Ichiera.
Garu, cometh on.
Aeoridas. You sadly at home.
Tremet Garu. Each with
Steady. Aeoridas. Hellsborough.
Strabor, on Styria.
Garu.
Yes, sir.
You did it. Aeoridas. Hellsborough.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge. The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here, too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Here I thought. Yes, sir. Understood.
Kiera thu.
Here is name.
It's timber theos.
Now, yes, sir. West to Hala.
What's our fake wheel doing? That shula beo templar.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.